player who is living his dream. 8 years after leaving home at 16 and swapping Spain for England, Cesc Fabregas has returned to his hometown of Barcelona, where he's now playing his football once more.
I went to my first game at the stadium when I was 9 months old. Football has always been my life. My dream was to be a footballer, but I never imagined this could happen. I always thought this was for special people. There's a moment in your career between 16 and 20 where you have to make the decision. You are a very good player or you want to be a great player.
It's widely acknowledged that Cesc has indeed developed into one of those great players. And he's surrounded by them at Barcelona. With Pep Guardiola as conductor, he lines up with an orchestra of maestros every week. He has just one FA Cup win to show for his time with Arsenal, but he's already won 3 titles with the Catalan Globetrotters. Not a bad start to his second go at life on the Iberian Peninsula. He says the decision to move home was a paradox, both the easiest and the toughest of his life. But as the Barcelona motto goes, it's more than a club.
I was in London at Arsenal for a very long time, and I was so used to it, to the red and white, and I don't know, it's just, I see it as it's impossible for me to go back, sometimes especially in Barcelona, and people are very, very proud, and when you leave, it's very difficult that they let you go back into it,
So what was it like when it went from being a dream of yours to reality?
Well, as I said, everything went very quick, and I traveled on a Sunday, and then on a Monday I was doing the presentation, and when you see 40,000 people that they came to see you at the stadium just for you to do few touches and some pictures, and then the presentation that lasted like more than 1 hour, for me it was like one of the best days of my life, but at the same time, the day before, it was one of the saddest days of my life.
Being back at Barcelona means Cesc once again gets to play his football in front of his family, who haven't missed a game at the new camp since his return. They invited us to watch a game with them in his box. His mum and sister spilt the beans on what Cesc, the family man, is all about. Do you always come and watch Cesc play?
Every match. We come every match. Almost everybody comes.
We know he's a very passionate player on the pitch. What's he like as a man?
Oh,
what's he like as a son?
He's so quiet. He loves sleeping. He's a sleepy boy. He follows all the Premier League, all the weekends. Manchester United versus Liverpool, Arsenal. Every week he follows Arsenal. No, he's not too much. He's very boring.
You support Cesc, but are you a mad keen football supporter or not?
Not mad. I'm actually, if I want to watch it, I will watch it. And I will be the one who will be shouting names and all of this stuff, but if I have to study, because I have an exam tomorrow, so I think it's the first thing I have to do, because then my mom will kill me if it doesn't. We are like sun and the moon. And he's very quiet, and I'm so talkative, as you can see.
Cesc is famous, but for me it's not important. Absolutely. Absolutely. We are a normal family, normal people, and I think he's a normal boy. Well, normal man. He went as a boy, he has come back as a man.
What do you think he's most passionate about in life?
Oh, I think it's football, of course. I think it's the second thing is football. And then maybe a piece of tennis.
Are you doing that to intimidate me?
Of course.
Okay, we're on a paddle tennis court. What is it? I don't understand. What is it?
Well, that is paddle, and that's the racket you use. That's a normal tennis ball. And it's basically a bit like squash, but with the tennis rules. And you can play with the walls, only with the glass.
Do I need to remind you what's at stake? Do I need to remind you about
what was it?
The bet that we've had?
I didn't think about it because
well, if I win,
I'm going to win anyway.
If I win, you sound very confident, but if I win, I get to take home your World Cup medal.
No problem.
Yeah? Still on for that? Yep.
Of course I'm still.
Be careful, they tell me I'm quite good at serving.
competitive on the field of play, whether it be a football pitch or a paddle tennis court. His childhood friend Gerard Piqué remembers their time together growing up.
He's obviously gonna lie a lot tonight. You should know that. This guy, you text him, he doesn't reply to you. You know?
I'm here. If you don't answer him, he's angry next day.
What's it like having Cesc back then at Barcelona?
It's great to repeat. We have Messi, me, and now him. To repeat the team that we had in the young squads is great.
It started 14 years ago, and to be back playing now, normally from elite, it's very difficult to make it to the top, especially in this great team that they have. But normally maybe one kid out of 25 will make it, and us from this team is 3, because Lionel Messi was playing with us as well. So 3 players from the same team in the youth play for the first team. It's very, very difficult nowadays, and we made it, and we are proud of it.
You two are the same age, are you not?
Yes.
So you grew up together. What was that like? What was your childhood like here?
Very funny. We enjoyed a lot, we compete a lot, and it was basically a very healthy childhood, and we learned a lot, nearly the same things, because we grew up together, you know, in Barcelona and outside. We were always together with our parents together and stuff. So until I left to England, to London, we basically spent most of the time together for 6 years.
Were you naughty kids when you were younger? Did you get in any trouble or any mischief, or were you always very well behaved and focused?
We broke so many things from other people's house with balls.
Yeah.
With the ball.
So you were kicking around a football in a back street.
Throwing eggs in my village.
Throwing eggs.
That
to
is
the
the
windows.
worst kind of thing you can do. Do you know how hard that is to clean up? That's horrible.
But when you're a
you
kid,
didn't
you
stick
don't
around to
think
clean it
about
up,
that.
did you?
We weren't so bad. You are explaining.
Nah, we were not that bad, but we were kids. We were kids, let's say.
Yeah.
But not bad kids.
I spoke to Cesc's mum yesterday, and she said that he sleeps all the time, and that's all he does. Is he really lazy?
Yeah, that's true. I always play football, sleep, and then eat, sleep again, football.
So what's it like both being back at Barcelona again then?
For a man like me, to play at home with your family, your friends, and playing in the stadium that you went there every 2 weeks to see your team, this is a dream. And after to win titles like the treble, then again the Champions League, the league, I think we have a great team, and now with him much better. So we are expecting now to win more titles.
Still to come on the special report from Barcelona. Cesc tells us why he lost motivation during his last season with Arsenal and relives his final day at the club, and tells us about that last conversation with Arsene Wenger.
The day I left, all I could say was thank you very much, and I couldn't talk more. I'm not embarrassed to say that I nearly cried.
You're watching Special Report from Barcelona, where Cesc Fabregas now plays his football alongside childhood friends Lionel Messi and Gerard Piqué. He moved here back in August, much to the delight of his friends and family. So Cesc, today you're going to take us back to your hometown. I've taken the liberty of getting us a map of Spain.
Yes.
So can you point out where is home?
So that's Spain, and we are in Catalonia here, and now it's Barcelona. So and we are going just here. Is Arenys de Mar.
So we're right on the coast.
Exactly, just on the coast, and it will take us around 35-40 minutes to get there.
Come on then, Mr.
Come
Fabregas.
on, let's do this.
Okay, so we've got sat nav just in case you can't
just
remember
in
where
case.
home
I
is.
think I've done it a few times, so we should be fine. But seatbelt, please.
Cesc, now that you're living in Barcelona, how often do you manage to go back home and see your family?
I go whenever I can, really, and it's like once or twice a week. I go there and I spend some time with my family, with my friends, and I just enjoy going back to my hometown.
You must have really missed that being in London, didn't you?
Well, I missed it, I didn't miss it, I don't know. We play all the time at Arsenal, and I really love London. I enjoyed my 8 years there so much that I didn't really have time to miss any of it. So, but now that I'm back, I see that I missed a few things from the age of 16, but at the same time, what I lived in London, no one really at my age can really enjoy what I lived there and what happened to me over the last 8 years. So I'm so happy I spent a third of my life in London. It's outstanding for me. Football has always been my life. It was where everything started in the new camp, and then all my life always was talking about football. My dad was playing football every weekend. I was going there with my mom to watch him play. My dream was to be a footballer, but I never imagined this could happen. I always thought this was for special people. You know, you see it as a dream. You don't see it as you could do it for real. So everything went so quick that sometimes, not even now, I have time to think back and say, what happened there? You know, why me, and why not the other teammates that were playing for me in the youth? Because they were so good as well. We had an amazing team, and some of them were better than me, and they didn't make it. So sometimes I ask myself, why me, and not them? So I guess it's destiny and luck as well, and hard work obviously, but I think luck exists as well in this sport. Hombre, què tal? Com estàs?
Hola.
Perdona, no t'havia reconegut.
No, fa molts
Tot bé?
anys.
Sí,
Molt bé.
fa anys, tot bé? There was the mom that the boy that I used to play with when I was 9 years old. Even before that I went to Barcelona. That was the mom of the boy now. That's so funny. In London, the people, the way they look at you, they respect you so much, your privacy, everything's good. But here in Barcelona, it's completely different. You go to El Corte Inglés or any mall here, and you know, there will be the young people and the parents and stuff.
Are you comfortable with that part of it?
To be honest, I'm not that comfortable. I'm not that comfortable because I feel shy. I feel this is not my place, you know, I don't know, I feel weird in that situation, but I mean, it's part of the job, and I always try to be nice with people, and obviously, especially with kids, you know. Come in! That's my house when I come to my town.
Wow, okay, so this is home. Oh, and look, we've got some family photos over here.
Yeah.
Is this what Barcelona presented to you when you joined?
Yes.
Can I pick this up?
Of course. It's like my tune.
Yeah, so what is behind this? Because we all saw at that
Tunes.
press conference that you had the Barcelona cartoon.
I'm too brown, I think. I'm not that brown normally, but it's nice.
Do they do this for all their players?
Yeah, I think for everyone has their own tune, Barca tune.
How old were you here?
I don't know, maybe 3. I don't know. And here is my communion. How do you say in English? The communion. And this is what my mom's, one of the most things she's most proud of, you know, when we met the Queen.
Do you remember what you said to her?
Oh, no, I don't think she recognized me. She just said hi, and Thierry said Cesc from Spain. I said, okay.
She's well briefed though. The Queen is known for being well